On K97, of course, Kevin Shine,
yeah.
A&R extraordinaire, head of the F.I.R.M. Can you please explain to us what the F.I.R.M. is once again? Break it down.
The F.I.R.M, Foundation for Innovative Resource Management. When I came up with the name, of course, I love just that word, the name F.I.R.M.
Yeah.
I love that.
Sounds real cool.
The management company, there was a company called the management company, and everybody, the time I say that, people think I'm talking about the management company. But there was actually a guy named Kai who I worked with on the R. Kelly album. That was one of the original people who put that together. Worked with Snoop Dogg and a lot of the people who was out in L.A. Was the management company called the F.I.R.M, and that's how a lot of people. But my F.I.R.M is really about just being creative and finding new, innovative ways to bring new ideas to the table that are not new in the sense of things you've never heard before, but new in the sense of things you're familiar with but probably have never knew how to use them or to probably put them in use the right way. So we just taking a different approach to doing some things. We're really, I'm looking at doing a lot of things with this viral community. I really think this is going to help put us in a place where, even with my career, you know what I'm saying, it has helped me because Twitter, on Twitter I have 28,000 followers, but I always use me as an example for everything that I teach. And by using the Kevin A&R Shine brand has grown even to this weekend. I mean, even to the weekend when I was in Memphis for the C Awards. Man, I mean, it just amazed me how many people follow me or pay attention to what I do on Twitter. And that lets me know now for every artist that's out there, you no longer have an excuse. I only have 28,000 followers, and I get to travel. I get to meet a lot of different people all over the country. And I think that if you're maximizing what you have and you're doing it and you're connecting with these people, then they'll respond. People they want good music again. They want to hear good music and good quality music. I think the problem we're having in music right now is we don't have enough business people to support the good music. And I think the music is being made at a rate that we can't control, and we can't, you know, get to the people quick enough. So how do you get them through the door when they're not prepared to walk through the door? You know, so hopefully with the F.I.R.M, you know, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to open up them doors to people who are ready to want to be prepared. I do consulting work where I actually work with labels, and I work with people with their careers and try to help them develop how they strategically should approach this. And then with like I said, with the songwriting and producing, I'm always developing writers. I'm always working with writers and producers. And a lot of them, as we said earlier, will turn out to be artists themselves.
Yeah. And I'm glad to see somebody speak on the whole songwriting and production situation right now, because everybody wants to be in front of the camera. Everybody wants to be an artist. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants the limelight. And I'm telling everybody, like, there's so many other ways that you can get paid, but definitely, like, songwriting, that's a check that's going to always be there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I think that's a very good opportunity. Like I said, the producers right now and the songwriters right now are taking over the industry.
Well, every artist in their own right is a writer. They don't say it enough. They say, I write for myself.
Yeah.
But in actuality, when I'm listening to a record, and a lot of times I might hear a hot record on an artist, but that artist may not have the vehicle at that time to really work that record the way that record needs to be worked. And I really kind of tell artists, you're going to always get another good record. But that record you could have gave to somebody with some money, with a budget. They could be working that record. You could be making money off that record being out there. And now you have a budget to now get money. You have a budget coming in from them paying you to work on the records. You have a budget coming in from the record getting out there and getting spins, to, you know, from your ASCAP and your BMI coming in, from your publishing, and the money is coming in. You have a chance to even do a licensing situation where, let's say, somebody picks it up for their commercial or jingle or whatever the case may be. Now that becomes another source of you getting money through licensing. Then let's say, when somebody is performing your records and whatever, and let's say somebody makes, this is another part that nobody ever talks about, and I'll introduce it here for the first time. What about somebody makes sheet music out of your music? And they're starting to play it just the instrumental part. You get paid for all these different things. And, you know, and now with the visual arts coming into play, we're now looking at the VA copyright, which we never looked at before, because we always used what we call the PA, which is the performing artist copyright, which is for the writers, the SR, which is the masters for the, you know, the company. But now the VA copyright is coming into play, which is the visual arts. And now people who are videographers and all like that also get to make money. You can make money that way. You can make money various ways, and that's why if you notice, people, the record companies ain't making money off just music no more. And that's why they're doing the 360. If you don't know what the 360 is, that's your touring, that's your merchandising, that's your publishing, that's your recording, and your miscellaneous.
They want part of your brand now, not just your song. They want part of your brand.
Well,
now.
there is no such thing as a record deal anymore. There's no more advances. It's like, okay, basically the record company said, we are the brand. Our brand is 50, 60 years old, meaning people know and trust that they can do business with us on a higher level, which means that when we put our brand on you, you inherit our business. You could be walking down the street and somebody could be like, man, why don't you walk in my store and make an appearance, and then I'll give you a cut of my product. And you walked in, made an appearance, people came in and bought the product, and that little small percentage you made, you didn't make it because you just walked in there by yourself. You walked in as the brand of this company that they felt could be a draw. So now they're saying, I want a cut of that.
Makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why right now it's no longer just make music. It's your brand. Everything you're doing is about your brand. Everything you're doing is about how your image and how you're shaping your brand. And so we all have to be a little bit more conscious of what we saying on Twitter, what we saying on Facebook, how we looking on World Style, how we looking on, Ustreams and all this other stuff. Because sometimes we like to vent, but the same people that's venting is the same people who want to be stars. So I'm like, okay, how do you do that? Do you realize people are getting fired because of Twitter? They're getting fired because of this stuff, because companies still have confidentialities. Companies still have business integrity. They still have to maintain a certain integrity, and the people who holding them checks, they not listening, they not caring about you and your venting, they caring about your image as it concerns their company.
All right. Well, we could carry this conversation on for days and days, but we're going to go ahead and wrap it up, man. Before we get up out of here, can you tell the people how they can reach you if they have any further questions, or if they want to partake of your services?
Oh, wow. Okay. Basically, I always say Twitter because that's where everybody contacts me first. You can definitely reach me at Kevin, A-N-R, oh, I'm sorry, I got to say that all over again. Kevin _ the letter A, the letter N, the letter R, _ Shine, S-H-I-N-E. That's my Twitter. You can reach me also at Kevin S Music .thefirm, THEFIRM @gmail.com. That's how you reach me in those two respects. And if you contact me there, then I'll get you going in the right direction.
All right, man. It's been a pleasure. I appreciate you. And, I love to educate my audience. So I hope y'all all walked away with something. And, man, I just appreciate you for coming through and giving us this game.
Man, I just want y'all to understand that I live in Atlanta, and, the DJ community is also a major thing we didn't really touch on, but I just want to say to everybody out there that to have a 007 means a lot to all of us that you guys don't understand. He means a lot to all of us in the industry, because the DJ like him is the person who's our voice. He's our ear to the A&R. He's your first A&R. And I just know personally, looking at what he's doing here in Memphis, looking at what he's trying to do for you guys here in Memphis is major, because he's trying to actually bring you to the right people. And so please, 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 issues that come up with people thinking, why do I have to pay this DJ or whatever? It ain't. I never say you have to pay. It's not a payola when it comes to a DJ. You work really hard on your music, and when somebody works hard on their career, and DJ is just like an artist, they're an entertainer, and you want to support his brand, you want to blow his brand up, and hopefully in you supporting his brand and blowing his brand up, he can help you support your brand, and he can help you blow your brand up, and the partnership will take you a long way. So please keep supporting my man 007. Kevin Shine, A&R Shine, the F.I.R.M is in the building, former A&R consultant, like I said, to Job Records, Wayne Williams over there. Thank you very much, Wayne, for everything he's done for me, helping my career, and also, you know, just celebrating a good year. Thank you.
All right, appreciate it.